the twilight of the gods nears, brother will kill brother. Families will be sundered by murder. 4 ages are afoot. An axe age, a sword age, where shields are cloven. A wind age, a wolf age, where the world falls. No one shall be spared.
Welcome to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG podcast. Prepare for adventure.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok story. When last we left off, Bryn found out someone left a chalice in her palace.
Someone, we know who did it.
Yeah, and he's gonna die.
No, that was with the chalice!
Is gonna be no phallus no more.
It's a fallacy! I think you can't kill him, but boy, are you gonna make him miserable.
Who said I can't kill him?
It's our
I
job.
said you can't kill him!
It's our job to save them.
It's more fun to torture them.
Oh, damn!
Can I do opening gambit?
Yeah, she married
So,
her.
Okay, I
off-
do text her.
First off, so are you texting her?
Because I'm the one
Yes.
who sent out the text.
Exactly, Bryn, what exactly is your text message back to her?
Trixie, Brian left me a present.
Chalice.
A golden present.
Covered
Okay,
in-
because I was
covered
going
in
to think, what, is
jewels.
there a burning sensation?
Well, she does have the health
Or
point
she
view,
like-
so maybe.
She doesn't have
Yeah,
health.
that's right. I
I
can
do.
cure myself. She does.
I got
she got healing
self-healing.
effects.
Oh, she does. I got self-healing, yeah.
Or self-healing.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
healing effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the text message, Trixie. What do you do?
It's like, okay, because technically we got booked later, so we're,
Yeah.
it's like, so literally since we're supposed to stay in our rooms, I am going to use Psychopomp, unbarred entry, enter into her room, take the cup.
Okay, so you walk through the wall, and there's Bryn holding
The cup.
Fucking hell. That's what you get. That's what you get for...
He's
cup of
gonna
gold
die.
joy.
Bitches can't be trusted.
I swear
and I
to
need
God.
Brian. It is a bitch move. It is
I
a bitch move.
swear
It's
to
a bitch
God,
move. Okay.
the son of a bitch is gonna
Okay.
die, or he's gonna wish he was dead. Okay,
Okay.
he's gonna wish.
Give me the cup. I think we
Here's
should
the
give me
cup.
the cup.
Give it. I
I
don't
got
want it.
this. I got
I don't want
this.
it.
Okay.
I didn't want it to begin with.
Okay. But,
yes,
it is awfully lovely. It fits so well with my hand.
And by the way, both of you feel a kind of tingle when you're holding this.
Ooh. Magic
I
item.
You
said,
feel
come
some
on.
power
There's
in the
something
item.
weird with this. There's something going on.
It's powerful. Okay. I got this. I got this. Okay.
All right.
Now,
I got it.
Okay. All right, so then I'm going to hop back into my room with the unbowed entry, okay? And I'm going to use subtle knife to turn this into, instead from a chalice, into a like a margarita glass.
Now, do you need the book so you can read the power?
Yes, actually,
those
double
big-
check the power.
Those big foofy glasses that they give you on cruises.
Or like a big brandy
knife.
snifter. Oh yeah, one of those souvenir
Hide
glasses.
okay, guys,
They don't
listen,
give.
Listen. Hide a small item until it is blatantly used. Okay. Those with legend resist using their perception plus awareness versus the main and the.
Okay, I can't understand a word
I
you're
know,
saying.
it's like perception versus awareness against the user's manipulation and stealth, I guess. I can also hide small creatures in plain sight. Where's the book? This is just a...
That's what I'm saying. It's just wait for the book.
Yeah,
Instead of reading or abbreviated, where all it's telling you is what you dice roll. Because that's all your sheet does is tell you your dice rolls.
Okay, hold on. Where is it?
It's an opposed check between two stats.
Okay, here we go. The Scion concentrates on an item that he touches or carries, and the item becomes unobtrusive even to a concentrated search. As long as the Scion doesn't manipulate the item in an obvious fashion, like say it's a knife, and I'm like, but if I'm making a chalice look like a cup,
it's a cup already.
It's serving its a very purpose. It just looks like a different cup. Okay? The object must be small enough to hold in one hand and conceal under a jacket, such as a pistol, a rose, or a wallet. Even a Scion with epic strength cannot conceal a larger object, despite the fact that he might be able to hold it, say, a motorcycle behind his back in one hand. Once a Scion uses the object in an obvious fashion, such as taking money out of the wallet or drawing and cocking a gun, it becomes evident to everyone. So if I was trying to hide a gun and I cocked it, yeah, it's kind of obvious. But if I'm just holding a cup and doing nothing with it,
it's just a cup you're holding.
It's just a cup I'm holding. Although theoretically, if it's a cup and
I'm
concealing it as a cup, I can still drink
but
from it.
you're interacting with it is the thing.
So I'm just gonna
as long as
hold
you're
the
subtly
cup.
holding it,
You got
it's
a martini glass in your hand.
But as soon as you start sipping, well, hey, the bottom of the glass
looks
gold.
Like, it's gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of clear glass.
Items hidden by this power are neither invisible nor transparent.
It's just they're avoided.
They're just avoided. So
their gaze passes over it.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
People see what they want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. If an object is placed in such a way that a person must see it, if it's taped to the screen of a television he's watching, for instance, the object becomes immediately visible. Conversely, potential observers' minds ignore and rationalize their small inconsistencies, such as failing to notice the scent of hidden rose or missing the bulge in the jacket pocket that holds a small relic. So, but theoretically, that shouldn't make a difference because it's a cup. I'm holding a cup. I'm just making it look like a different cup. And I just don't drink
Just don't flaunt it.
Yeah, I'm just holding it. So, and then observers with the legend score pit their perception and awareness against the hiding Scion's manipulation and stealth. It should be very high. Yes,
Should be good.
She will.
Yeah, and my manipulation's high too. Okay. All right. So let's see here. If the Scion player scores more net successes, his item remains hidden. Otherwise, it is spotted. Scion can hide multiple small items at once by paying the legend cost for each. And if viewer tests each against one separately, the subtle knife can conceal living creatures, but they must be small enough to fit under a person's jacket, such as a rabbit or a young raven. Scion does not actually need to stuff an animal. Oh my god.
There's a chihuahua
or
in my
any
pants.
object under his jacket to hide it. Using this boon hides an object even if he's holding it in his hand or it's sitting on his shoulder.
As long as it's making
So you can hide your parrot.
Horror.
Polly wants a cracker. Polly wants a cracker. Polly wants a martini. So.
Okay, so you're basically sitting patiently with this glass until you wait to hear the knock on the door.
Exactly. Come in.
And the captain comes through with his head of security and a inspector, police inspector. Captain just looks at you, kind of gives you a little wink. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but the inspector here insists that the ship be searched.
Okay, go ahead.
He has evidence pointing to one of the guests from the tour from the ship may have stolen a very expensive item.
Priceless relic.
Well, he doesn't. He's just saying expensive item.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, they kind of do a thorough search. You know, the security guy is the one opening drawers and things, and he is actually being.
And I'm wearing a slinky dress, okay, mind you, with ample cleavage
Drawing
showing.
eyes there.
To which point the captain gets close and says, "My, that's rather a revealing outfit to be alone in your cabin with."
Excuse me, I was in the casino. Of course, I dressed for the occasion.
It's the love boat. Soon will be.
Ew!
I was waiting for the
love boat, promising a future for everyone.
Okay, so basically the security chief does a really, really professional, clean job of searching your place.
He's respectful with your dainties.
Exactly.
You
He's
damn well better be.
He is making sure everything's
For what
put...
Bryn is paying for this
Did he say
trip.
it was... I hope he didn't touch the Skittles.
No, the boys already took care of them.
Okay, so he basically thanks you for your time.
You must
And go ahead and roll your roll. To see if the captain possibly sees through
Isn't
your...
the captain...
He's a
Lucius.
Scion.
Ooh, I like that. That's nice.
4.
I got you beat with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he just looks at your hand, and you just see him close his eyes,
And it's like,
exhale, and then he kind of looks up at the ceiling and smiles at you.
You can explain. You
And-
didn't steal it.
I didn't
You'll
steal
keep
it.
it, but you're not
And,
stealing
and,
We'll keep
and
it.
I'm glad that they weren't right about, suspecting you. And I do
Actually-
apologize. And I will see that your casino account is given a compensation for the intrusion.
I appreciate that because while I'm not involved with any
And
of
of course,
this,
his eyes repeatedly keep going back to your glass.
While I'm not involved with this, it's like I understand that these things happen.
And he dismisses himself politely. The inspector apologizes for the misunderstanding. And he asks the security chief to lead them to the next room. To which there's
Come in.
the captain, same spiel. I apologize for the inconvenience in this. Can you please come with us to the security chief's quarters? Or
Oh.
security room.
And why would I want to do that?
The inspector here has information he wishes to speak to you in a discreet private location
Well,
while we search your room.
Oh, well, you can search the room, and I'm standing here, and this is, kind of discreet and private, so we can do it here.
Okay, the inspector pulls the office chair while the security guy is opening drawers, and he basically hands you a manila envelope he has and says, I believe you were at the monastery earlier today?
Yeah?
And he hands you the envelope to open up.
And I open the envelope.
And there's
And the
security
envelope
camera
says-
pictures showing you intently looking and reading about the chalice.
Yeah, because it was pretty, and I was interested in it.
Apparently, the chalice has gone missing after your tour group left.
Well, you can look in my room.
So
you
you give her a
can check
polygraph test too. She didn't.
You can check my luggage all you want, but I do not have it. It was very beautiful, and I am sorry that somebody absconded with it, but certainly wasn't me.
So you're saying you've never held the chalice in your hand?
No.
She didn't actually, if you remember correctly. It was
GM would have to say whether the tingle can go through the t-shirt.
Well, I
Okay.
just used the T-shirt.
Well, he then says, so you have never seen it outside of the monastery?
No.
Well, in the brochure you took.
yeah, you did.
Go ahead and, since you are now obviously lying to him, he, as a police inspector, is going to be checking you. So go ahead and give me a larceny. Wow, that's not going to be very good for you. So would you like to use manipulation, charisma?
Yeah, I have no larceny.
She's good.
I'll
She's crappy
use
charisma. Oh, she's really bad.
dexterity.
No,
You
Mom, you
can't-
can't use dexterity during
Dexterity?
an interrogation.
How about, okay, I'll use intelligence and awareness.
No, Mom,
What does she
larceny,
have?
you're lying. You have to use larceny.
I have crap.
You don't have larceny. Yes, you're
I have
trying to
great
lie to
charisma.
a police officer during an interrogation.
Yeah, but larceny is when you steal something.
or
and I
lie.
didn't steal about it. No.
They
You're
don't-
lying
Mom,
about
they
it,
don't
Mom.
have a
It would
deceit,
be,
so...
no, they don't have deceit. So
Okay, how
Well,
about
you
an
can always try
empathy?
politics.
I don't have empathy either. I'm not very
Okay,
empathic.
Politics,
So-
not politics.
So you're going to use
It's on the list.
you're going to use strictly your intelligence. Okay, so you're going to be minus 2 dice to your intelligence roll since you don't have a skill to go with it.
Do you have some
So
sort
go
of
ahead
magic
and
that
roll
you
your
can-
intelligence.
She's gonna get
How about
arrested.
command?
You're gonna command the police officer to believe you. No, it doesn't. That doesn't fly.
Yeah. Why not?
Because this
Well, do
would
you
be
have
for
empathy?
troops
Maybe
under.
you can make
She
him
doesn't have empathy
empathize.
either.
What about integrity?
She doesn't have integrity either.
No, I have one in integrity.
Oh my.
So basically, you're telling me your integrity is about stealing.
No.
That
No.
you can't just give me an intelligence roll minus 2 dice.
Oh, 1.
You're the one bull-faced lying to a cop.
I didn't.
Just don't roll a 1 and you get to add your epic to it.
You could just say your boyfriend stole it.
2. I got a 1.
So you have 1 against his
Oh, dear.
moral.
Mom's getting arrested.
He's only a moral investigator. It's not like he's got epics.
Well, I think arresting me and actually holding me.
I'm going to
is
have to
gonna be-
re-roll one of my
two
dice because it
different
fell off the
things.
table.
Oh yeah, and he got a 0.
So I got
That's a 0. That's a
2
10.
10s, a 7.
Oh,
So basically,
Woo!
the officer knows that.
it's okay. At least, Mom, the chalice isn't in your room.
No,
You
it's
can't-
not.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but
They can
you
still
and I
hold her.
both know you are not telling me the truth.
Well, I don't have it, and you can look all you want in this room, but I do not have it, and I certainly don't
And
want
tell him
it.
you didn't steal it.
And
If
I didn't
anything,
steal
talk to
it.
Brian.
No, I didn't
So what
steal
you're
it.
saying is you've hidden it somewhere else.
No, haven't hidden it anywhere, and I am telling the truth, and he can tell. I have not hidden it anywhere.
But he knows you know something about the chalice.
Tell him about Brian.
I know it's really beautiful.
And where's this chalice?
I have no clue.
This ship will not be traveling anywhere if the chalice is not found. It is a national treasure.
Well, I don't have it. I'm sure
So you
maybe
need to go
it'll
plant it in
pop up
Brian's-
somewhere, but it certainly won't be in this room.
Do I know? I don't know.
Do you
where
have
his room
accomplices
is.
on this ship
Hold it.
that have helped you hide this chalice?
But
No.
Lucius does.
Give me a
He's
roll.
The captain. He can get
Mom,
anybody's
You're just
number.
bull-faced lying to him. Give me a roll.
Kellie. And then she can just tell him Brian stole it.
I got a 9. Oh, so I got 2.
2 successes.
You're gonna
Or-
have to use Lucius.
Or you could use somebody that could, track
Believe
Yeah.
it or not, the
Brian.
Okay,
The
I can hear
investigator-
this through the door, right? Because
No,
they're- I
it's
thought you said
They
no.
went to the security.
No, they didn't. I
No,
said she
I'm
could
next
do it in
door.
the
The,
room.
the rooms
Oh.
don't have security in them.
And they're
Oh,
also not very
so I don't know this is happening.
No, she doesn't. Haha.
That's
He
not
has
rude,
5
is it?
successes. So you and I both know you're lying about accomplices on the ship.
Well, I have had
The courts in
some-
Austria will be very lenient on you if you bring back the treasure and turn in all of those responsible.
Well, I'll tell you, I did have a boyfriend. His name is Brian something or other. And if anybody did anything, it would probably be him, but it would not be with my knowledge or my consent. So you want to go find Brian? That's fine
So
by
you're
me.
saying this
He's really
Brian
pissed at
took
you.
advantage of you against
Oh,
your
yeah.
consent?
Oh my gosh, he's always
He's trying
taken
to punish
advantage
you.
of me. I dumped him, and you know he's been really nasty. I mean, he's just giving me the most terrible looks I've ever seen.
Tell me all about this chalice and Brian, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Well, I'll tell you what I could do for you, but I don't think you want to have any
Let me see her
idea.
character sheet.
No,
It's right there.
Why do
I
you need
tell
to see
you
her
right
character
now,
sheet?
you go find Brian. If anybody did anything, it would be him, and I have no clue what that would have been.
Oh, by the way,
What's
I
smoking mirror?
erased all of my texts and her texts off their phone after I can.
You can't erase the ones off her phone. You
Why
didn't
can't-
say you did it at the time. You
well,
can
also
erase
I
all of
can't
your
see
texts.
Her phone. I can't. I have to see her phone in order to.
Yes.
do it.
Smoking mirror.
No, I don't have it.
Smoking mirrors.
You don't need to know about smoking mirror.
I'm just-
He looks at you and says, "May I see your phone?"
Crap.
No.
You
can't see
you
my
are
phone.
so screwed.
Well,
Nice knowing you.
worst comes to worst, there's just no way they're going to actually hold me. So, if I,
There's no way the Austrians will hold you for a national treasure being stolen.
No,
No,
she's saying
I
she'll
didn't
break
do it.
out.
Oh,
Oh.
is Lucius in the hallway?
Lucius is in the room trying to avoid this interrogation going on
You
because
never take me alive,
I'm
Pepper.
gonna do this, okay? Because I know they haven't moved on.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
No, security will not let you.
It's like, I need to see the captain now.
Ma'am, if you please go back to your cabin, we will have the captain, once the room searches are concluded, come see
No,
personally.
I need to speak with him ASAP.
Manipulation.
No,
They're just
Because
more
unfortunately the
charm.
Remember the thing.
Oh.
that's
I like the way you did that body move swagger
Do the
there.
whole
Charm.
snake eyes.
It is
I-
very important that I speak with the captain right away.
I'm sure I can take care of any needs the captain could see too.
But I'll be very thankful if you can get the captain to come see me right
Just for one easy
now. I only need him for just un moment.
Okay, I'll be right back with the captain. But here, and
I'll be in my room.
he reaches into his back pocket and pulls out his door key and hands it to you. And you see him kind of step back, knock on the door, and he proceeds to come in. And you see the door cracked open. The inspector is sitting very close to Bryn, talking to her.
And I'm getting
And
really
he's
pissed off.
asking.
And I'm about to
For
hand
her
him
phone.
his head on a plate.
Okay, but now I can see her phone.
No, you can't because she's refusing to give it.
I'm gonna hand him his head on a plate.
And the captain,
kill 'em
you
all,
can
damn
see the captain is just like, he's rubbing his brow and his eyes like, oh my god, because I have epic perception. I'm seeing through this lying blatantly. I know she has something directly involved in this
Okay.
that I don't want to know. I have an appointment to
seen
be in
Bryan's room?
Budapest.
No, I didn't go to Bryan's room.
You know the
He always
worst part
came
is-
to mine.
This is.
And
an
if
area
they
where I
throw
don't
me
know
in
Andy.
jail, Kane and Frost and
He
you
has
guys
a
are
balcony,
gonna come
though, I
and get
hope.
The,
me out.
See a
the
balcony?
I
captain.
don't know.
No, your rooms don't have balconies. They were last
No.
minute bookings.
Kelly,
No, Bryan.
No,
he can
doesn't.
track Bryan right now.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Kelly, you could text Kane, say, find Bryan's room.
Okay, yeah.
Find
Bryan's room.
So-
Okay, but the thing is, because if he's got a balcony, the boys are just going to take the goblet and plant it in his place.
But they don't like the goblet, the boys.
Well, you know what? The window's open. I'm just saying.
Guys, Captain takes a moment. He steps out to Trixie.
Did you call to let me know?
No, she's in the
Text her.
hallway.
In the hallway.
She's in the hallway wanting to talk to the captain horribly bad.
I thought you went back to her room
No.
for him to meet her.
Yeah, she said she
No, he offered to send the captain to the room once security was done. She's like, no, I gotta talk right now.
No.
Yeah, so the captain comes out there and he basically looks at you, kind of his frown turns into a bit of a smirky smile. He goes, you couldn't stand to be away from me, could you?
You wish. Okay. Now.
What did she do?
Nothing,
She
actually.
didn't do anything.
It's all over her face that she stole it.
Okay, I'm whispering to his ear.
Okay.
It wasn't her. It was her that she threw over Bryan so-and-so, and he's been fucking pissed at her. Okay, oh,
Good
sorry.
reason.
Ooh, sorry. I'm totally not speaking. It's like, oh my god, the guy totally has just been like
A nightmare.
a nightmare. The guy, bitch, be crazy, okay? I mean, literally, daggers, okay? And
should've
he
handled
was
it
there
better.
at the thing too.
Should've killed her.
Okay, so the fact that he's still alive is actually speaks volumes for her character. Okay, but he's the one who did it. Okay, and when she found out,
Last
okay,
minute.
of course I'm going to protect my friend.
Well, yeah. Tell
So
her he
what
dumped it
friggin'
in
room
my
is Bryan in?
And he's like, Brian so-and-so? I'm supposed to be able to find a Brian by Brian
I don't remember
so-and-so.
Bryan's. What's
Brian.
She never asked.
No.
Kane can track him.
fine? I will take care of this myself. But let's put it this way.
Just tell the captain maybe see if he can keep it going until it's all taken care of.
Where is the goblet?
You know where they
You
got
know
it.
where it is.
Well, you didn't bring it out with you, I'm assuming. Did you?
Yeah.
He's still holding on to the drink.
Okay. Come with me to my quarters.
I don't want you to have it.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
He does this
I don't
feigned,
have
I'm wounded.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
If
but-
anybody's getting a pretty shiny, it won't be you.
Moi?
It's
Just
like,
tell him
I'd
to go
rather
back
just
and-
to get back to them, or it stays with me, because it really is very pretty.
Have him keep the interrogation going while you figure out how to plant the damn thing.
I want to keep it.
Christ.
Hey, it's out.
It's fated to be out and
Exactly. And it's like, sorry,
Okay.
they have no freaking evidence.
That doesn't mean they can't keep her!
There is no evidence connecting her to it.
Pretty much at that
In fact,
moment.
my fingerprints aren't even on it.
It is! Because remember, you
You
felt
can't-
the tingle!
No,
Yes.
I gave
But
it
the
to
problem
her.
is the phone.
Yes.
It's the
I got-
phone!
I need to see her phone before the guy checks it, because she told me that's how she told me Brian
Well,
left
you could
her
say,
a surprise.
oh my god, you and I accidentally changed phones. Oh my god.
No, that won't work. I
That
just
won't
need to
work.
see it. Just get me to the window, just get me to the, I just need to see her phone. Before the cop does.
And what's in it for me?
Of course you knew that was coming.
I know that was coming. Alright, I haven't agreed to stopping Ragnarok.
Say that again really fast.
Okay, but I am still thinking it over.
Huh?
What do you want? What do you want?
What do you have to offer? The chalice would be a good payment.
No, the chalice would not be a good payment.
For me?
For you, but not for me.
What
Okay.
is the price you can put on friendship?
Yeah.
Do you
I may
even
have to
have
kill
friends?
I may have to kill my way.
For the price of one little chalice, I could make sure that your friend doesn't get locked up in some gulag.
Okay, you and I
They
both
don't have
know
gulags
that
in
if
us.
she gets a, there's going to be a lot of people dying.
And then that would be on her, wouldn't it?
No, that'd be on you.
No, my conscience is clear.
You have no conscience.
Do me a favor, sweetie.
Charm.
Roll. No, roll your loyalty
Oh crap.
to see if you would do anything. If you,
So just loyalty?
yeah, just roll your loyalty. Let's hope
don't
you don't
think
have a
I have
fail.
any.
You have loyalty. You have as
I
little
do?
loyalty as she does.
I rolled 2 3s. I only get 2 dice.
So you have no successes. Right now, I'm compelling your loyalty. Your Viking blood is boiling
that's
to
right.
save your friend. As much of a pain in the ass she is, she's practically family.
Yeah, I paid for this whole fucking trip.
Your
And
blood
everything that you
is
bought.
boiling that you want to do whatever's in your power to make this all just go away.
And then we can play with Brian later.
Ew.
Okay, that literally sends a shiver down my spine. Not that he doesn't deserve it, that shithead.
Was
But
that
let's
supposed
face
to
it,
sound
you
wrong?
handled this badly.
We will cut off
And-
all the protruding.
He,
Oh.
and he looks at you and says,
Then you
I
can
will
just
promise
shoot him.
you,
Nope.
cross my
It's
heart,
still
for the chalice I will make this all better.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't steal it from him later.
You have a virtue. Your virtue has been compelled. You will go to any lengths for loyalty.
Brian stole it. We didn't.
Damn it! Fine.
Okay, you hand him the chalice, and he proceeds to do the same subtle knife on it.
Dick. What's he turning it into?
He's making it look like a clipboard.
As long as he doesn't use that clipboard.
To write on
Mhm. And he's politely have.
You have no idea how upset Trixie is right now.
Oh, I think he does.
And he's got the cat that ate the canary smile, and I promise you this will be fixed. And he knocks on the door.
I was
And-
like, no. I'm gonna go up to Lucius. Okay, you promised me one more thing. Okay.
What? I want to know.
And the door opens just as you're about to say it. What do you say?
I can't say it in front of the other people.
What are you
Whisper
gonna?
it
Then what
to
do you
him.
say?
I was gonna say Bryn has to pay.
Why can't we?
I will promise that all tallies will be paid at the end of the cruise.
I don't like the way he said that.
I feel like we could have taken care of this ourselves.
I think we're gonna have to.
And of
Fear
course,
of goddesses.
I promise that we will do everything in our power to take care of our guests aboard the ship. And he basically
You owe me a relic.
He's doing you a favor for that relic.
Yeah.
he's doing something for this.
You owe me a relic.
And he proceeds to tell the chief of security to please continue the escort with the inspector, that and see that anything the inspector needs. Please ensure that our guests aren't harassed. And can you do me a favor and please bring me our guest in here's phone for a moment?
He used charm
No,
to say that. Why would it?
he's just asking the head of security to bring Bryn's phone over.
And
So while
Bryn
Bryn
won't give it up.
It doesn't
Bryn-
matter. I just have to see the
Bryn
phone.
is involved with talking with the inspector right now.
Who wants to see her phone?
Yes, and the security chief is going to very politely go over and try to discreetly pick up the phone for his captain.
I just need to see it, and I can erase the.
And he had
Because
one
otherwise you
success
wouldn't
for
know.
picking it up without the inspector seeing it.
Oh, good. He's stealthy.
And he brings the phone. Well, he just nonchalantly
Yeah.
picks it up along with some other things, And he
I just
The-
need to see the
the
phone. I don't
telephone,
have to
sir.
touch it.
and Lucius picks up the phone and inspects it,
And while he's doing
and
that,
he's holding it in
I am
open sight for
erasing
you.
I'm erasing the text.
all incriminating text.
The incriminating texts, and because this way now he can just hand it to the inspector.
Including the pictures of Brian that Brian posted for Bryn on phone?
Yeah, I'll leave those.
Okay.
I just want the incriminating ones gone.
Okay.
Specifically the text of saying that he left her a gold present,
Because that would sound horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, he says, very, very, thank
It's
you.
like,
And he
show
hands
this
it back to
give
the
this
security
inspector.
inspector.
Yeah, so. And
Okay.
Bryn's going, hey, that's my phone!
Well, hold on. And the captain is heading off to deal with affairs of the ship. And he says, ma'am, may you please stay in your quarters till security is through with this deck?
Okay.
Not
No,
you.
No,
me.
to you, Bryn. You're still
You're
talking to
already
the
stuck.
inspector.
I go and
Because
This is
slam.
this is when you're lying horribly to the inspector.
I slam that door with every ounce of strength. I'm not super strong,
Yes.
so I don't break
Okay, and the
anything.
captain goes walking off in his happy way with a little spring in his step.
Fucker.
Yeah, we still have to get her not
Lucius
arrested.
got another damn relic from me! Who's taking my pretties?
What's yours?
You really think she
Hey, we
cares?
still have to get her not arrested.
As Bryn's talking to the inspector, the security officer comes over and hands his phone to the inspector. I believe you wish to see this. Bryn, what do you do?
I go, wait a minute. Give me back my phone.
Because you think that there's
And
incriminating
the
evidence
inspector says, I just would like to see your phone, and then we could possibly do without having to take you to the police station.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, that was a quick turnaround.
on it. Yeah, you still think there's incriminating evidence on
Well,
there. Like,
it's
what
either
can you
that
do?
or I kill him. One or the other.
Okay, so he
Yeah, let's
hands
not
you
do
the
that.
phone to unlock it.
That would be bad.
Yeah,
That'd be bad.
okay.
Okay, he starts looking through the phone's text messages, and he starts looking through the pictures. He sees the pictures you took of
Left.
Brian.
Oh, before he says, can I do?
I'll give you one thing.
It's like, I sent a text from Brian's phone.
You can't send it from Brian's phone.
Just from something saying "bitch, you'll pay"
Well, you
to
have
her
to.
phone.
But whose phone do you send it from? It's got to
No,
come.
you
I
from
have
can't.
a burner
No,
phone,
no.
actually.
Okay.
Because I do actually. If you haven't read that story yet, I keep burner phones. You don't need to know
And
why.
she apparently puts European coverage on the network.
No, he's American. Brian's American.
Your phone is in Europe.
You have to have coverage.
So Brian's got coverage.
Or you bought one there.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I was like, "Bitch, you'll pay."
Okay, and he's like, "Who texted you this?" And he shows you there's a text saying, "Bitch, you'll pay."
Well, it must have been that Brian guy. That's all I can say. I told you, I dumped him, and he didn't take it well. Don't know why.
And of course, he flips back to your pictures, and he, puts up a picture of Brian, Brian naked. You don't know his last name, yet he posed for this for you.
Hells yeah.
Who said you needed a name for that?
And he just Americans.
Yeah, I'm American.
Okay.
And if you say it that way one more time, I'm going to let you know exactly what Americans are like.
Excuse me! Do
Are
not
you
include
making
the
a
rest
threat?
of us in that.
Include the rest of us in that violence.
Again, not in the least.
Are you threatening
sure
an
it's
officer
violence?
of the law?
Oh gosh, no. Why would I do that when you're sitting in my room calling me a liar?
Come on.
You and I both know you have not told me the truth.
I have most certainly told you the truth.
Can
as
we-
far as I know.
Can we just go on the ship and not kill somebody?
As he proceeds to get up and
From
tells
the mouth of babes.
he tells the security gentleman to please keep the door locked. She is not to leave the room, and he has to
like
continue
that?
the inspection.
Stop me. Okay.
No.
Fine.
Okay, and they continue the inspection for another hour and a half. The captain gets on the loudspeaker apologizing for the inconvenience. The Austrian government would like to thank us for the inconvenience of
Somebody's
I
gonna
pop
die.
into her room and tell him, yeah, Lucius is
I thought they
gossip.
were-
Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna die.
she's going through the wall, I'm
Like,
assuming.
Unboard entry?
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
Like, I need a door.
As
I'm like,
you're in.
Damn, does anybody know where that little shit is?
Oh,
Doesn't matter. We'll find him.
Okay, so after
Or
about
Lucius will first.
After about 2 more hours, the police inspector comes back to Bryn's room. Politely knocks first, so you can jump out. I'm
Yep.
assuming if you're hanging out.
Yep.
I was sharpening my blade. But I put it away. It's just my knife, so...
Okay. So he comes in with another telephone in his hand.
yeah.
And he asks you, have you seen this phone before?
Nope.
It's Brian's phone.
Well, I never saw him with it. Okay? We didn't really do much with the phone when we were together.
Right.
The reason why I ask if you've seen this phone before, and he basically flips some pages, and there's a nude picture of you on the phone while you were sleeping.
Oh, well.
What a
I
douchebag.
tell ya. If I'd have known, he would have lost an appendage.
Who would have lost an appendage?
Brian, I told you about Brian.
So you're saying this is Brian's phone?
I don't
I
know.
would
Must be.
assume because nobody else was in my room while I was sleeping.
I wasn't, I swear.
Interesting. So, may I see your phone again from the text message that you received?
It's a burner number. Could be anything.
Yeah, but he could have more than one phone. So yeah, here's my phone.
Okay. He replies back to that text message. Who is this?
I have no idea.
Where
Could
do
be
you keep
find
your
your
burner
burner.
phone?
In my purse.
Is it on silent?
Yeah, it's a burner phone.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, your phone goes off. I don't know how you want to handle that since it's on silent. Okay, and
He
then
can text back Brian.
And I
He-
turn the phone off and I take out the SIM card.
so he then proceeds to look at both of the phones in his hands. He sends a text message from Brian to your phone. Have you and Brian exchanged any text messages on your phones before? Any
I don't
pillow
know.
talk?
No.
No.
They
Okay,
just stayed
so
on the pillow.
a brand new text comes up. Interesting. Who else was trying to make you pay?
Make me pay.
What was that message?
Oh, make me pay. Oh, he's just upset because I dumped him.
But this was taken from his cabin.
Okay.
If Brian so-and-so is who I believe he is.
Well,
Who else would be sending you a text message?
I have no idea. I don't. I have no idea who did it. Don't. And I am telling the truth. I don't know whose phone it is.
Why should I not take you downtown at this very moment?
Well, it probably wouldn't work out for either one of us.
Oh!
Seriously?
You just keep digging a hole, don't you? What the hell?
Wouldn't be so bad if you keep bringing the backhoe for it.
You know, have you ever think more? You get more with
Seriously,
you get more flies with honey.
You do know you have epic intelligence.
Apparently not. Roll some intelligence and say you come up with something so witty or intelligent.
I'm grumpy about the whole.
Apparently you are. How about you try intelligence and politics? Intelligence or...
It's getting painful.
We're making so many fights. We're making so
See,
many
what here
friends.
is get rid of the police, show your innocence, and then kill the bastard.
That's the one.
How
I'm
about
just
politics
saying.
and intelligence? You have a rich father.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to keep aggravating the situation.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well,
Sandy,
Sandy,
are you wanting your character to get in a flat-out brawl with all of the police in Australia?
No.
Austria.
Thank you.
Or Australia.
Because basically, you're poking the bear here repeatedly.
It's annoying.
He is a police officer, and someone just stole a national treasure.
Well,
Right.
it wasn't
This town-
me.
One, you're poking the
I
bear.
am
Two, with a sharp stick.
Point
Point of legend. You're using a point of legend in front of this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just do it.
Okay.
No tens.
This is gonna.
All right, I got 3, 4.
4 successes.
Yes.
Convince me how you're using your intelligence and politics to get yourself out of this sticky situation.
Okay, listen, Inspector. I'm sorry. I'm just grumpy about this whole Brian thing. I just, women were just like, I just feel so bad. I
Let's
really
just throw
do.
a gender under the
And
bus.
besides, my dad, who happens to be a very important man and who does a lot of business with Austria, really wouldn't like it if I was really mean to you. So I'm just going to apologize right now for being so bad behaved.
So rude?
Yes, if that's what you want to call it.
You,
But I'm
as,
just feeling really, really down. Have you ever dumped somebody and then have them really play something really mean to you? I mean, it's not
I watched
fair.
that text. It makes me know it's vengeance porn.
as you see him on Brian's phone
Should
and
I
he's
cry?
doing something. You're using intelligence.
You're using intelligence, not.
You're
Well,
using
that
your
is
brain.
smart. Okay.
No, that would be performance.
That would,
right?
that could be, wits and
Manipulation.
manipulation, or wits and empathy.
Yeah.
She's
I
using
have no
politics and
empathy.
intelligence. She's using pure intelligence here.
Okay, you would have to use more like laws and statutes and.
Yeah, more.
Well,
but I'll accept what you've given him. And while you're doing that, you notice he's doing something on Brian's phone.
Okay, so you're doing something. Are you looking for Brian? Do you have any idea where
He
this
was at the
guy is?
monastery too.
Yeah, tell him that.
Yeah,
And he
was at the monastery, and he
Currently,
was on the bus.
We
on
are
the way back.
we have a security contingent and one of my officers talking to him right now.
Oh, so you know
That's how they have his phone.
We found a Brian so-and-so, I believe you called him.
And what did he
What a
say?
coincidence! It was Saint so and so.
They must be related.
Related.
Oh, so he probably thought the Challis was his. Right?
Maybe. Okay, so basically you pitched your case of why you've been a grumpy ass and why you've been poking the bear here and trying to
With
make
a sharp
something
stick.
violent happen.
With a very sharp stick.
He thanks you for your cooperation, how begrudgingly it was, and he will actually be getting in contact with your father
Okay, that's fine.
because as a father myself, your behavior could be very disconcerting to him.
Well,
And I've deleted the photos of you and apparently 2 other women off this gentleman's
Two
phone.
other women.
oh.
Bitch must
And apparently it seemed in some of the photos with you there was another gentleman as well.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
Remember when you took them both?
that's
to
right.
your
You had
room?
both. You had that menage a trois.
See, I didn't remember that.
You must not have epic stamina because she must have gotten wasted.
I don't remember that one. But, if you say it was on there, then by all means. It probably was.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's certainly like Dad's never actually seen that. And If you really want to know, he's my stepfather, and let me tell you about the first lover I ever had.
Okay.
If you want to start talking about having a bad relationship, and my girl dad is always paying for everything. So if you want to call Dad up, if you want to call my stepdad up and talk to him about my bad behavior, then by all means, you do that. I just bet he'd really like to know. In fact, he'd probably want the goddamn pictures. And by God, that's my intelligence because I just snowed you, you son of a bitch. But I'm
Why are you
not saying it.
How about this?
Oh my
Sandy?
Huh?
Now go ahead and give me a larceny roll to see if he bought it or not.
You don't have larceny.
Roll those two
That
dice.
is like the most horrible. You just swearing.
Maybe
You had it fixed.
Maybe
and then
it
you went to the nether realm.
Maybe
There's
it
a child in the room.
well.
I watched
She's got to dark places. And she had to take us with her. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a point.
We've seen
A point of
things.
legend?
Yeah.
We've seen things in our
Hold
minds.
it.
I think I should get a few extra dice.
I think she
just
should
for
too for that
A
epic
few
line
extra
of
what?
BS.
dice for that.
I will give you.
She's got a point.
I will give you 2 stunt dice.
Hold on. Wait. She had me
That's
in
true.
tears.
No, I will give you 3.
Shock value. She had the boy saying, "I
And
died."
one, well, I will give you a full 3 on this stunt. Just
Good
horrible,
God.
horrible
Took
stunts.
us on this evil, dark journey that none of us wanted to
And
go
we are
on.
just like
We've seen
raw
things in our
emotions.
minds.
Our emotions are raw.
I got 1, 2, 3,
That's so all kinds of raw.
I think all of our hearts kind of died.
He believes
bit.
you. That you
Oh my
That's too
God.
horrible. Nobody would make up for that terrible thing.
I think every single person's heart died a bit just now.
I think we all lost a piece of our soul.
and you definitely
You've
don't feel
stolen
like
my
calling
son's
my dad.
innocence.
and the inspector is slowly shrieking out of your cabin, horribly disgusted.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And you asked me to use my intelligence. You know what? You might like me better if I was dumber.
Me too.
And are you? I'm assuming you say that.
No. I want the dumb. I want the stubborn Bryn.
Ignorance
Not
is bliss.
Please.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
As we rock back and forth, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss.
I've seen things in my mind.
What has been seen cannot be seen. What has been heard cannot be unheard.
I think she automatically gets a point in larceny for this.
That was pretty epic.
Actually, I can totally speak.
I
to
have
that.
to agree with this.
And somehow she
Such
managed to
epic
pull it
comedy.
off. But the worst part is she lying
We don't know. It's just horrible.
If there's someone out there that wants to write the fan fiction, just email
I cannot lose another piece of my soul.
Email it.
As
We won't read it.
Except
as
Tim might.
as
It's a
the
different kind of audience, I'm
inspector
telling you.
leaves, he's happy not finding you.
And I still have to find that shitty little Bryn.
Oh, that won't be hard.
Oh my God. Can't find him.
Somebody better.
As the captain
Because
apologizes,
if I do, there's gonna be.
We need this
the captain
distraction.
apologizes for the inconvenience.
You cannot apologize for
I'd
what
just
we
like to
just
take
heard.
a moment here and to say, OMG, and wow. And let's collect our thoughts and go back to murdering hobos.
Can I make a suggestion for this podcast? The first part of it, huge. NSFW.
Flaming warnings here. Please do not play this at work.
Oh my
Well,
god.
don't play it in front of.
Oh, I always label
Like
this as explicit.
13-year-old boys.
This is always labeled as explicit
He's my
for adult
grandson.
only,
He
or
thinks about
headphones
it.
required, as iTunes says that.
I watch Family Guy.
Oh.
Even still.
Seth MacFarlane's going.
Peter Griffin has only commented about Meg.
No, Meg's friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that was...
wrongness.
Giggity giggity.
Lucius has the chalice. We have to find Brian and.
We're all mentally scarred.
Okay.
You guys
As-
weren't there.
We
were
were
just
there.
the.
We heard nothing.
You heard
We
nothing?
heard nothing. Oh,
nothing.
yay.
Her-
Okay, so,
I can pretend this never happened.
Her skeleton is still in the
Thank
closet.
God.
No, we heard rumors.
and
Because the problem is there was 2 people from the ship still in the room listening.
Spectre and his
As-
pals are pretty scarred.
When
Don't
Bryn
really
walks
want
down
to
the
talk
hallways,
about
you
it.
hear whisper, whisper, whisper. The maids whisper to each other when Bryn walks down the hallway.
Oh no, I would check
Extra
the toilet, see if
bleach
anyone
in the
threw
sheets.
up.
Oh God.
See if anyone threw up in
Okay.
your toilet.
Let's move right
And the
along,
worst
please.
part is
Please, let's move on.
the inspector had sent himself those pictures so he could send it to her father, since her father was so important.
Oh!
Delete, 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 delete.
Oh, he was a father himself. He was going to blip out things, but do you, sir, know that your daughter is doing this on this cruise? Especially.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Please,
But
please,
he's
let's move
not
on.
So,
going to do that
After the
anymore.
cruise takes off, you guys go to dinner. Thankfully, dinner's still on schedule.
I lost
We-
my appetite.
Our characters have appetites.
Some characters have more appetites than others.
Well,
Damn it, I'm hungry.
technically-
Where's that steak?
technically, Trixie kind of sick Lucius on Brian as well. So we.
Well, at dinner, you realize Brian is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we might not get a chance. You might not get a chance to get your revenge. Someone might have got it for you.
Good.
That's okay.
We
As
could
long
feed
as
him to
he
the
suffers.
translucent one sister.
Wow.
I think
I'm
we should
okay
go to
with
search.
that. I'm
We're
okay.
feeding Titans, people. That we haven't reached
think
a new
our light-
low.
No. Don't give him to her. He'd like that.
True.
Excellent. Go ahead, sister. Feed them another.
Okay. I
Come
think you
to
should
the dark
burn the fires
side.
of Cert.
Oh my God.
Again
Okay.
and again and again.
And just as the morning comes up, you guys are a little behind schedule, but you are pulling into Vienna, Austria. Preparing for a beautiful trip to Vienna.
Were we planning anything big in the opera house? Were we
Vienna
going to the
sausage.
opera? Oh, Vienna.
Vienna sausages.
Oh yeah, I
Just
love those sausages.
Oh no, wait. That is something.
I'm still
I said
tempted
I'd
to
do it.
break into Lucius's.
Are we going to the opera? Are we going to hear an opera? I thought we were
Can you
going
see
to
the
No.
opera house?
No opera.
I
You
mean,
see this horrible opera full of incest and murder.
Oh wait, that's her
Sounds
line.
like my family.
she's rather Wagnerian.
No.
So no.
Yeah, don't call me Brynhilde for nothing.
Oh.
Okay, and that is a great place to stop it there.
I need a shower.
How you
For
feel,
my
Jerry?
mind.
I'm clean.
Someone get me a Q-tip with acid.
You wanted me to use my intelligence.
Not like that. Not like
Who
that.
knew your fluffy, warm exterior is a concealment for the dark,
And
dark
the thing is,
thing
she's this cute,
underneath?
sweet little grandma. You know, it's like.
And then we hear this.
And see, the worst part is I was going to go somewhere different with the inspector because she does have an epic. She has appearance 4 with 1 epic.
Yeah.
She's fucking gorgeous.
I am.
So I was
But then
thinking,
we go to
hey,
this.
Yeah,
could
but
be a.
nobody can get past the. How much is your charisma? Because in
One.
reality, it's not there.
Her charisma is 1.
That's
Oh, it's
why.
She may be gorgeous.
She basically is just like the villain in Spy,
Oh yeah.
except with
seen
more
that
meat on her
whisper.
bones. Basically, she's pretty, but she's a
Has no, she's
Bit,
a
total
bitch.
bitch. Even when she's trying to be nice, it comes out as total evilness.
But she's
It's
this
like-
cute little silver-haired grandma. Just adorable to
With
look
these
at.
like round spectacles.
With these cute little spectacles and stuff.
Always happy.
Everyone says she's so sweet, and like, then she drops that bomb.
Well, he was making me mad, and he was talking about the dear old stepfather. Like,
Well, you're the one who brought the dad up.
well, he said he was going to send pictures to my dad. So what
When
was
we
Oh,
say
he's not
use
sending-
intelligence, we mean use it in a completely different way.
I think he
That
wants to
doesn't
be...
involve
Well,
therapy.
no. The thing is, she used her intelligence. She could tell from him being a loving father
That this
that
would
if she
creep
went
the hell
so
out of him.
horrible, she basically played on his sympathies when he said, "I am as a father," and she's like,
There are
"And
other,
I
not
will
all
destroy
daddy.
you, daddy dearest."
Yeah.
other
Gotta admit
ways.
that's diabolically
That-
successful.
that is
kind of pissed me off.
Moriarty.
It got
genius
rid
there.
of
That
him,
is
but
like-
what? It
And
got
we're
rid of
talking
him,
the
but was
female
group
one from
sanity
Sherlock
worth it?
evil.
It got rid of him, but was the group sanity
These
part of the group
sociopathic
sanity
And-
worth it?
You weren't supposed
And that's a good place to stop it there.
Oh. Hi guys! If you're a fan of reading like I am, and you've been looking to try out audible.com for audiobooks, we have a link for a free 30-day trial. So go ahead and check out audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. That's Audible, audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. Thanks!
Hi, this is Jim from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok podcast, and the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And I'd just like to say thank you for listening, and may fate always be on your side.
My
Except
boy.
we're done.
You've been doing great today.
Welcome back to